Hey y'all. Um, I want to come back on and share with you. I had to go get a card real quick to make sure that I have this address correct. But anyway, I told you guys that I wanted to start mentioning people, so that's what I'm doing. I just left my physical therapy appointment. Hold on a second here. I'm trying to get these lights and camera. Dealing with this stuff. All right, there we go. Okay, so I want to come back on. Like I said, I want to mention people in my community um, that have just been in my life, or that has been some type of inspiration. Or with Sarah here, she's a doctor of physical therapy. I want to mention her because she's the best physical therapist here in Montgomery. And I think I shared in one of my videos how she inspired Casey um, to wanting to become a physical therapist after visiting her with an injury. I want to say it was in 2020, 2021, but I'll have to go and check the dates. But anyway, nonetheless, it just kind of circles back around because Casey now will be interning with Sarah. But for the sake of this video, I just want to mention Dr. Sarah Cowan. Um, the address is 1615 Windsor Hill Court at Phoenix PT. Now, let me say this. I see Sarah, I see Sarah now once a week. I was seeing her twice a week for dry needling. Not only is she the best therapist here in Montgomery, physical therapist, she's a practitioner for dry needling. Not everybody has that credential along with being a doctor of physical therapist. So you'll know if you have a very good physical therapist too, if they specialize in dry needling, because that's another skill set that they have to have. But anyway, I just left her. I had, like I said, I had a dry needling service appointment with her. And then I want to tell you guys, so that's mentioning Sarah. In this industry, the fitness world, being an athlete, exercising, we're prone to getting injuries, especially if you're an athlete, or especially if you just, like I said, I just feel like we're all athletes in some type of way. So it doesn't have to be an organized sport, but in a way, just moving and working out, you tend to, have some injuries. I have a girlfriend right now. Her name is Jennifer. And Jennifer, say hello if you're out there watching this. But anyway, she is recovering from ankle surgery. I think she said she tore her tibial or tendon. Either way it goes, she tore a tendon. Now, she traveled to Columbus, Georgia. And I knew why she traveled to Columbus, Georgia. She was going to the Houston Clinic. Now, here in Montgomery, I'm going to put this out here because I've been in this industry for a long time, and I know most of the doctors here, orthopedic doctors here. Your best orthopedic doctor here in Montgomery will be Dr. Hartzell. He's with the Houston Clinic. I think they used to be Alabama orthopedic specialists years ago, but now they're Houston Clinic. So you don't have to travel. Like I said, I know why Jennifer traveled to Columbus, because they have a good staff with the Houston Clinic, but you don't have to travel to Columbus, Georgia. You can go right over here. I think he's off of, I forget the address, but I know it's somewhere off of Carmichael Road. Like I said, just Google it. But his name is Dr. Hartzell, the best orthopedic doctor here in Montgomery, Alabama. So those are two people that I really wanted to mention because, like I said, in this industry, you'll tend to get injuries and or just being athletic, like I said. So Dr. Sarah Cowan, who inspired Casey after an injury. And then before I wrap this video up, like I said, I want to mention people. The next video, or the videos coming, I want to talk about the track coach here in Montgomery that took seven girls, to include my daughter, to a state championship. Now, when I say seven, guys, these are seven girls. That means that these kids, our kids, with Brute. So they won a state championship. The school is Brute under the leadership of it was with the Dream Team, but I'll mention his name here soon. But anyway, I just want y'all to be on the lookout for that video. But he took those girls who competed against a squad. I know he had to have at least 30 people, guys, at least. But it's in the Montgomery Advertiser. It was printed. And the city actually recognized the girls and the coach and our families. But anyway, these girls were spectacular, and my daughter was amongst that group. So anyway, like I said, in the next few videos, I'll be mentioning people here in my community. And I want to thank Gloria again. I want to thank Gloria again. She's been a lifesaver with me, with other people too, with, watching over me here in the community. And like she said, that's what we're all about, the community and watching out for one another. But God using her in a very, very mighty way. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this video up. These mentioned videos will continue to come. I want to thank you guys for supporting me, out here. Social media is a little bit finicky. I say that I'm brand new. Yeah, I'm brand new. So some of my videos are, kind of cutting off in places because I'm learning. I'm learning. But I will say this, everything that you see on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook is being outsourced from YouTube. So I would like for you guys to really go to YouTube. YouTube is where, like I said, that's where God led me to, but it's also where nothing else would be able to be produced and put out there if it wasn't for YouTube. So I say all that to say thank you again for your support in a definite way of watching my videos until I can, figure out how not to let them cut off. But a definite way of you listening, to my videos is by, going to YouTube, slowing down and signing in. And I thank you guys for all your support. And until the next video, be amazingly well and God bless you.